Erika Kirk was having an affair, which is why Charlie Kirk took her out of the will. So allegedly, the story is that Erika Kirk was having an affair. Charlie hired a private investigator to kind of follow her and see what was going on. And then he took her out of the will. So Turning Point USA, all of the merch, none of that goes to her at all. It just goes to their 2 children. And boy, did they make a lot of money on that merch too. And mind you, he did this before he was assassinated. So I don't know, man. Some people are saying he found out kind of who Erika Kirk was, like who she really is, and that's why everything went downhill. Which is insane, because if you look at photos of them, you're like, that is the perfect marriage. That's the perfect life. They have 2 healthy, beautiful children. I mean, all their family photos look like this. So Erika supposedly starts screaming at the lawyers when she finds out that she was left with no money. But mind you, she was mad that Candace Owens allegedly was making hundreds of thousands of dollars on the assassination and everything going on, telling her side of the story, etc. But mind you, Erika Kirk said, and it was recorded, that this assassination was the event of a century. But the weird part, other than that statement itself, that was weird. The other weird part is she said, we could pull off the event of a century. That's weird. What do you mean we could pull it off? What do you mean?
The fact that we were able to pull off an event of a century.
Then talking about merch sales, like merchandise, this is what she said.
We had over 275,000 people. I think we're at like over 200,000 for merch sales.
What? I know he left his will to his children, but I think he should have just given some to Candace Owens. I think that would have been funny.
The situation surrounding Charlie Kirk's estate has taken a dramatic turn after court documents surfaced that completely changed the narrative. Following the public release of Charlie Kirk's will by Candace Owens, it became clear that Erika Kirk is no longer connected to his estate in any legal or financial capacity. According to the documents Candace shared, Charlie Kirk had formally revised his will well before his passing, making a decisive move to remove Erika's name entirely. The paperwork shows that she was excluded not only from his wealth, but also from any rights tied to his name or legacy. Shortly after the documents went public, a court ruling confirmed that Erika has no standing in matters related to Charlie's estate. Sources close to the situation say the reveal was devastating. For months, Erika had positioned herself as the rightful protector of Charlie's name, but Candace's release of the will told a very different story. The receipts laid everything out in black and white, leaving no room for interpretation and effectively shutting down any remaining claims.
Are you fixing my... Got a little bacon. Babe, that's deep in there. Give them a cleavage. People want cleavage. Showcase it.
Sex sells, babe.
Sex sells. That's me.
So Erika Kirk's ex is what? Taking over for Charlie Kirk? I'm sorry, are we supposed to pretend that this is normal? Because this is very odd to me.
That man, he was present at that meeting.
What happens when the perfect image you've sold to millions starts to crack? When the person you've built your entire brand around being loyal, traditional, conservative, suddenly has their past dragged into the light? And what happens when someone like Candace Owens says she has a tape that could destroy everything? Right now, Erika Kirk is in the fight of her life, not in a courtroom, not on a debate stage, but in the court of public opinion, where her carefully constructed identity is being torn apart piece by piece, and the person holding the match, Candace Owens. This isn't just another internet drama. This is about alleged lies, hidden relationships, suspicious deaths, missing money, and a tape that could flip everything upside down. Let's start with the bomb that's got everyone talking. Candace Owens claims she has a tape, not just any tape, a tape involving Erika Kirk's ex. And here's the thing, Erika isn't denying it. Think about that for a second. If someone accused you of something explosive, something that could ruin your reputation, your first move would be to call it a lie, right? You'd get your lawyers involved. You'd go on the record. You'd fight back. But Erika, silence, or worse than silence, distraction. According to sources close to the situation, Erika and her team are scrambling. They're not issuing denials. They're not threatening lawsuits. Instead, they're trying to redirect attention, flood the narrative with other content, keep people looking anywhere but at the question everyone's asking. What's on that tape? The tape allegedly ties back to Erika's cheating history. We're talking secret hookups, past relationships she's conveniently left out of her public story, behavior that completely contradicts the modest, God-fearing traditional wife image she's been selling for years. And if you're wondering whether this is all just internet gossip, ask yourself this. Why isn't Erika screaming from the rooftops that it's fake? The silence is deafening. And sources say Candace isn't bluffing. If she uploads that tape, insiders claim it could flip Erika's entire life upside down.
I'm away, he serenades me. He'll send me videos. can't see Charlie Kirk doing that.
To understand why this matters, you have to understand who Erika Kirk has positioned herself as. For years, she's promoted a Christian, traditional, conservative lifestyle, the kind of woman who stayed home, supported her husband, lived by biblical principles, a trad wife in every sense of the word. After her husband Charlie Kirk died, she didn't just step back, she doubled down. She took over his organization, Turning Point USA, and became the face of everything he built. But here's the problem. That image was always a little too perfect, a little too polished, and when people started digging, cracks began to show.
When I lived out here, I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was.
Erika has repeatedly claimed she didn't date for 5 years before meeting Charlie. 5 years. She painted herself as someone who was waiting, focused, living a life of discipline and faith. Except the internet has a long memory, and it didn't take long for people to find evidence that completely contradicts that claim. It all started with an audition video, 15 minutes long. Erika and her ex-boyfriend trying out for The Amazing Race. And let me tell you, this video does not match the modest conservative persona she's been selling. In the tape, Erika is flirty, suggestive, making jokes that are anything but traditional. Her ex-boyfriend literally air humps her on camera while she laughs. This is not the behavior of someone who's been abstaining, waiting, living a life of purity.
Really handsome.
You look gorgeous. You fixing my... I got a little bacon. Babe, that's deep in there. Give them a cleavage? People want cleavage. Showcase it.
Dolls.
The video went viral. People couldn't believe what they were watching. Here was Erika Kirk, the self-proclaimed trad wife, acting in a way that completely contradicted everything she claimed to stand for. But that video didn't just embarrass Erika, it opened the floodgates. Once the audition tape went public, Candace Owens saw an opportunity, and she took it. Candace started releasing clips, multiple clips, each one chipping away at Erika's carefully crafted narrative. Before this, Erika had apparently warned Candace to back off. The message was clear, stay out of this, but Candace doesn't back down, and once those clips started dropping, Erika went silent. Here's what you need to understand about Candace Owens. She doesn't tease content without proof. When she says she has something, she has it. Case in point, a 3-minute audio clip she released recently. In it, you can hear Erika Kirk giggling, bragging, talking about how much money Turning Point USA merch sales brought in after Charlie's death.
I think we're at like over 200,000 for merch sales. Don't quote me on that because I think it just keeps like bumping up like crazy.
After death. Her husband, the founder of this organization, is dead, and she's on tape sounding giddy about the publicity spike and the money rolling in. Fans were horrified. The tone wasn't just insensitive, it was damning. It reinforced exactly what Candace has been saying all along, that Erika's role as CEO wasn't about honoring Charlie's legacy. It was about money and power. The audio clip opened the door to a much bigger question. What's really going on with Turning Point USA's finances? Claims started emerging online. Fans saying they'd been scammed, people who paid for merchandise that never showed up, donations that disappeared, money being funneled in ways that don't add up. The outrage grew, and Erika's reputation took a nosedive. But even with all this heat, her loyal fan base held strong. They defended her. They attacked anyone who questioned her, until now. Because insiders are saying the rumored tape Candace has, it might be impossible to spin, even for Erika's most devoted supporters. Erika has already been caught lying about her dating history. That's not speculation, that's a fact, but it goes deeper. There's mounting evidence suggesting she was in contact with men from her past even while she was married to Charlie. And if there was infidelity during their marriage, that changes everything, because her entire brand is built on loyalty, on being the perfect wife, on standing by traditional values. If that's a lie, the whole thing collapses. Let's talk about Tyler J.T. Massey, a minor league baseball player, and allegedly Erika's boyfriend during the years she claimed she wasn't dating anyone. She publicly called him her incredible boyfriend. There are engagement-style photos, posts from friends, all the signs of a serious, committed relationship. And here's where it gets even stranger. Some sources claim Erika and JT had a child together. In 2015, footage from a Trump rally resurfaced. In it, you can see Erika and JT standing together with a little girl between them. The body language looks family-like. Erika has never confirmed any of this, but she's also never denied it. T. Massey appears in that suggestive Amazing Race audition video. Friends of the couple made posts referencing both of them together. There's no concrete proof of an official breakup, which raises the question, did she ever fully close that chapter? Or was she juggling relationships, hiding parts of her life, building a public persona that had nothing to do with reality? So why is Candace doing this? What's the end game? Candace has been calling for something specific. An investigation into Turning Point USA's finances. She's had investigators on her podcast, people who claim Charlie Kirk had concerns about the organization's money before he died.
Someone at Turning Point decided not to file 3 of the 4 of their annual financial statements 4 months before Charlie Kirk appointed a new COO, requested a new audit, and was murdered.
Concerns that align perfectly with the timeline of Erika taking on a bigger role. And sources say she's holding those tapes until she gets answers. Public realtor profiles were discovered under Erika's name, profiles that claim she lived in China. She worked in the entertainment industry. There are alleged ties to Romania, the U.S. Marine Corps, various nonprofits, an entire background that she's seemingly hidden from the public, and possibly from Charlie.
It's coming from America. She actually never lived there. They said that she simply visited for 2 weeks, like a tourist, just to visit the Great Wall and perhaps see other monuments in history.
Unlike you, right now. Unlike you, my wife lived in China for 6 months, and she'll show you the videos. She'll show you the images. They don't have a regard for human life.
Why hide all of this? So here we are. Erika Kirk cornered. Candace Owens armed with receipts. A tape that could destroy everything. The tape now functions as leverage. Erika's silence looks less like strategy and more like fear. And Candace? She's waiting for the right moment. Insiders say she's not bluffing. And when Candace Owens says she has something, she has it. So the question isn't if the tape will drop. The question is when. And what happens to Erika Kirk when it does. Because once that footage goes public, there's no walking it back, no spinning it, no saving the image she spent years building. And that's the real story here. Not just the tape, but what it represents. The unraveling of a lie, the exposure of a fraud, and the fall of someone who thought they could control the narrative forever. Stay tuned, because this is far from over.